Some might say it's cold. Others, like myself and my partner, we say this is football weather as we welcome you to chilly M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to
you gotta feel it, baby.
Between the Minnesota Vikings and the Baltimore Ravens. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good. Dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. He's got a first down and more past the 30. And all the way up to the 33-yard line.
That's good.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They run with Breida, and he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, first down.
50-yard line.
Here's a toss right side for Breida. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. Second down now.
Check your hot read. 55 is my guy. 55. Let's go. Check 55.
Play action. Now Jackson. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Play action. It's Jackson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Good. Makes the score Ravens 7, Vikings nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Viking ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Pass.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Oh, big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. And able to find Kirk complete. He's at the 30, 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Christian Kirk with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28-yard line. Throwing is Jackson. Buying time to his left. Throwing left side, it's complete.
Prime time, baby.
Going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is into the end zone for the Baltimore touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
Makes the score, Ravens 14, Vikings 6. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. On 1st down, Rodgers lets it fly for Thielen. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. Incomplete. But it's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the ball is knocked out, and I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something, double turnovers, but instead they'll keep the possession on the INT. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went in the other direction, had some blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Rodgers now on 1st down. Open man is Kirk, complete. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Vikings.
Rodgers pass complete.
Christian Kirk. 79 yards. And the Vikings get the quick strike touchdown.
Greg Zuerlein
Still
lining up
first
for
quarter,
the
2
point
receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Watch the pass.
Cook, they'll try and run it. They're going to try and run. And he will bowl his way in there for the 2 points.
Ravens 21, Vikings 14. Greg Zuerlein set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
I'm coming in. Mike, finish it up. Right there in the middle, 55. Pick me up. Here we go. Hey. Sit up.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Xavier
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Hey, report.
On 3rd down, Jackson. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Danielle Hunter has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
Here we go. Mike 55. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Middle. Crunch.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Ravens 21, Vikings 14.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Target. Check 13.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And going deep for Hill. It's caught inside the 25. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
I'm about to take you to school. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. I'm coming.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Tucker now to add the point after.
The extra point.
He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Ravens 28, Vikings 14. Justin Tucker.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
A gain of 12.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Shotgun now for Rodgers. That's going to be caught by Kirk. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Vikings.
Complete.
Christian Kirk on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Vikings get the quick strike touchdown. Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. Cook, they'll try and run it. They'll give it to the fullback up the middle. And he will bowl his way in there for the 2 points.
28, Vikings 22. Greg Zuerlein set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Tyreek Hill set to return it. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower to those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Jackson now. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. The sack coming from big Dalvin Tomlinson. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Nick Boyle, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Dalvin Cook is running back, the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
That'll be complete to Cook. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to the 30. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yo, 13. Switch. Tighten up.
Now a toss play. It's Breida. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he will find his man on the outside. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. Creeping up on a minute to play in this, and he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Matt Breida hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as the Ravens push further out in front.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice healthy lead.
After the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down, that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
Caused all of that.
it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Tre'Davious White on the covering.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Check nickel. That's a safety creek.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Lets it fly for Thielen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
You know what? Why don't you
They'll
just
take
start
it
over?
into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Ravens will extend their lead. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number one.
It should be number one, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep it back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this 1st half.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. And going deep for Hill. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tyreek Hill. As the 1st half is winding down. And the Ravens add on.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
At their own 37-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
4 receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Don't get nervous.
A final shot before half for Rodgers.
Let him know.
Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And this is caught inside the 5. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
That's the end of the
So
first
we've reached
half.
halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Vikings set to receive the 2nd half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. He's going to try and go deep again. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Rodgers. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Ted McKinley made his way into the backfield. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Two things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. Lets it fly for Thielen. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. On first down, here's Breida. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 6-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson steps away to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Matt Breida with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Ravens continue to pour it on. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football?
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play that time for the Ravens. 43 yards on the ground. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Breida. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Matt Breida taking it in. And the Ravens turn that interception into a touchdown. So he's in for his 3rd score of the game. And the defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you, but for one person to get 3, it almost sets him apart from the rest of the game, and no one likes to see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for. And now it's second down.
Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
Throwing again. Rodgers. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Check 99.
Hey, check 26.
Rodgers now on first down.
Hey,
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Christian Kirk.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Rodgers again now. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Breida. And losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Sam Cook now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but, Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but, Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost like they can't even believe their eyes.
The Ravens
or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Now Jackson on first down. Looking left side, and it's complete.
That's good.
That'll be a gain of 16, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Back now in Baltimore. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Vikings 24.
Here's Breida. And he's into the clear. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 46 yards on the ground. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now it's Breida. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Eric Kendricks in on the tackle.
Eric Kendricks in on the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
13-yard line.
This is Breida, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
On 3rd down, Jackson, and it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown as his guys continue to pour it on. I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
They've clicked so well, and if you really focus in on the offensive line, they've protected well when they wanted to throw the ball. They've moved people off the line of scrimmage when they wanted to run it. Smiles all the way around. This offense has been really good in this one.
And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They run again with Breida. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets him down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Jackson from the shotgun. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Jackson on the keeper.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. From 6 yards away. And this offense is running away with this one.
Justin Tucker.
See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside.
24.
Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Very cool. And miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it,
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes it can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Tack McKinley able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down.
And it's third down.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. Tre'Davious White, the LSU man there to knock it away that time.
Incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Rodgers pass.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and to big yardage all night long.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Aaron Rodgers sacked. A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.